Hello everybody and welcome to ABRISS, Build to Destroy. So this is a little game that had a demo that went around and kind of made waves and blew up on Reddit and a few other things, and I think it's gorgeous, so we're going to take a real quick look at it. This is one of those physics sandbox build a thing to break a thing games. There's a few of these that kind of went through early access and a few vehicle akin to ones, but this one really appeals to me for one specific reason. It's locked in an isometric camera, which just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside and remember the days of Roller Coaster Tycoon and Sim City. That's the main thing that drew me to it, but aside from that, the goal of this game is to be particle effects on particle effects on particle effects that will set your computer on fire if you crank it up to maximum, if that's what you're into. The game is launching in early access on April 14th, which should be the day that you're watching this video of 2022. That being said, it's already got a decent amount of meat to chew on. There are a bunch of worlds with 7 levels each. If I scroll through here, goes all the way up to World 5 with 7 levels, all the way back down to the base. Full tutorial and campaign, as well as a sandbox mode, and something that I would like to shout out real quick. If the colors in this game look off to you in the accessibility section, we can disable screen shake and also turn on a color blindness mode. I am one to say that a font adjustment option would also be great. However, the font work in this game is kind of awesome and very easy for me to see, so I don't really have any issues with it. That being said, we can always use for bigger accessibility screens. As far as the graphics options goes, they're a little bit slim. It's basically just are you on a potato, new gaming PC, or an older gaming PC? So I kind of hope that they buff that out into a little bit more in the future. But as for a game, how does it work? Well, let's jump into one of the earlier levels. Oops, and we'll take a look. This is the current level that we are on, but we're going to jump all the way back to the beginning of the game once this screen finishes. Jump back to the main menu. We're going to go to Campaign. We're going to go to World 1 because I don't think I need to show you the tutorial. We're going to play through World 1, and then I'm going to play a little bit of the level that I'm currently on just to kind of give you a decent idea of the game. So, essentially what we need to do is we need to collapse physics objects to break these little red balls. Now, that being said, there is undo right down here, and also you can right-click on objects to remove them, and there is this nifty little free camera, so if you for some reason want to maybe take screenshots of your monstrosities, or just go zoom in on these little cool drones that are flying around these orbital explodey balls, you could do that too, and then just snap the button to snap back to the proper camera, as it bloody well should be. So we need to make a thing that's going to fall over, so I need to tip it just slightly over the edge. We're going to add in some connectors, which hold things into place, and I want to highlight how much I love these little supports appearing as you go about building things, and also shoutouts to the wider field of view. So you can play entirely in this 3D like first-person view if you so desire. Like if you want to go placing all your pieces here, you can. But I prefer the way this camera looks. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside in the best way possible. So we have these ultra-heavy cubes, which is what we're going to use to break stuff. So the way we're going to do this up at the top here is I think I'm going to snap one of you on here, one of you on here, and then if we just, oopsies. This is actually maybe a situation where that first-person camera might have been better. That should be enough, I would say, to knock this whole shebang over and collapse on that. Now, the game is pretty lenient. There is a very good hint system. So you click this and it gives you a little skim through of what the level can be solved with. There's also a go back to last move if you screw up. So it is quite forgiving in that regard. Of course, you will be scored based on the amount of destruction you cause. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We didn't actually take everything out, though. That being said, there's still some places at the bottom that are missing. Simulation finishes up there at the top. Complete level. Let's see what our percentage destroyed is. Ooh, we just kind of screwed it up. Could have done better, but that's fine. More for the replayabilities front. Now, this is a 2-stage level where we build here, destroy this, and then we build here and to destroy this. Kind of working in a 2-step process here. So we're going to move into the first step process by placing our first knockover piece, as well as this. I'm going to plop a piece on top of it, nail you down, and then I think we'll do one of these. Yes, because it will fall regardless. So let's put you on the connector up top there. That should do her, I think. That or it's just going to miss and I'm going to embarrass myself here. Come on. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. Excellent, 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 excellent. I was a little worried for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. And then things fall off the sides and then perfect. So then we click clear and then we have the pieces remaining. I was actually able to do that with less pieces than I did the first time. I love how the little drones continue to swarm around the building where they were at. I don't know if this game has any lore or if it takes itself particularly seriously. To me, this is just a absolutely gorgeous clusterfuck of beautiful explosions, and Michael Bay would be proud. Although Michael Bay's movies have been not so great as of late, so maybe he wouldn't be. I don't know. Let's slap that puppy down. Plop you in. Piece you in. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Will that make it? Probably. Let's see. Look at that extra piece falling for chaos. Beautiful. You know, it's funny because, like, I always talk about a lot of the games that I play as, like, not being very Twitter-friendly. This is, like, the most GIF/Twitter-friendly game of the next couple of years, I think. Booyah. Wow, okay. I'll take that. It's almost best possible score. So this one here introduces a new mechanic, which is rotators. So we're going to be placing in some connectors as well as these rotators. So these connectors are super heavy, as we need. So we're going to plop you down right there. We're going to put the rotator down there. And then we're going to connect this to the end of the rotator. Then I'm... Whoop, did I not connect you? Come on. I thought that those go on the side. Let's try that again, shall we? It's like these spin, but okay. You know what? Maybe let's try it like this. Actually, I didn't do it this way the last time, so we'll try it this way. I think this might just tip over the second we start it, but hey, you know, if it's a calamity, then it's a calamity, and then it's you guys can laugh at me and call me bad at video games. And you know what? Who doesn't love doing that to your favorite YouTuber? Not that I'm implying that I'm your favorite YouTuber by any stretch, because that would be presumptuous. All right, let's do this. Besides, come on, I'm a Twitch streamer, not a YouTuber. Let's go. Thonk. Hey, that's working. Well, so blade. It's not how I did it the last time, but you know what? We'll roll with it. Flies around in circles and boom. Boom. There we go. The booms go off. I love this game's aesthetic. It is just so gloriously beautiful. Build to destroy, indeed. It's like the perfect balance of dopamine to the brain and satisfying fireworks for the eyeballs. It's games like this that I'm going to miss when my vision's finally completely gone. All right, let's... So this next one, we have to arrange these explosive bombs, which are triggered once we're in the live mode, to pop both sides of this bridge. So we need to essentially build a little structure to rig this bridge to go. So we're going to start off by placing right there, I think. And then we're going to go here, another connector, and right here. These early levels are pretty clear-cut how you finish them. However, the later you get into this game, the more open and the more options will be made available to the player. So early on in this, it's definitely like, okay, so this is kind of how they want this level to be beaten for, if not tutorial, then like learning purposes, right? But once you get a little further in, it pretty quickly becomes the, oh, well, this has like multiple different ways of finishing it, especially like combine that with Sandbox, and especially if they add in something like, say, user-made levels or something. This is gonna have a good amount of replayability. I mean, I myself, like, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've played through these levels, and because I played through the demo, which has some of these levels, as well as now the full game, and I'm just, I don't know. This game makes me giddy. That's the only way I can describe it. Also, this soundtrack is pretty jamming as well. I'm actually going to shut up when I set this one off, turn up the music a little bit, and let you guys just listen to this sound effect and audio design. So I will be back in a few seconds. How was that? Absolutely glorious. Sorry if I blew that out a little bit. That might have been a little bit too overzealous on the loudness, but seriously, this is absolutely wonderful to listen to. It's just a massage for the eardrums. It actually makes me kind of sad that I listen to this, to all my audio on headphones, and I don't have like a subwoofer connected to my computer like back when I was living at home with my parents. Sorry, Mom. But those were the good old days. I actually still have that speaker set up somewhere. It's basically dead these days, though. So this next one is very fun. This next one is a different use of the rotator. So we're going to connect the connector to right here, I think. And then the rotator will go right next to it, yeah. And then from here, we're going to go a little hog wild, I think. Yes. We will connect you to that. Plop another connector up top. So what we're doing, essentially, is making a explosive delivery mechanism. Oopsies. We're making a explosive delivery mechanism to deliver several an explodey device right into the middle of that. So if I press the go button once again, begin the rotating. Uh-oh. We missed a step. So this is a very good opportunity for me to show you guys the reset button, like I was saying earlier. So if we reset this, we have this go back to last move option. I can look at exactly how I skewed this up. I think I see where I skewed up. I think that this connector here just connects directly to this. So let's just rebuild this real quick and just go plop and pop you right there. And instead put the connector on the other side instead of both sides. Anyway, don't just yell at me in the comments section about how I'm bad at video games. That's totally fine to me. I will not mind. I will get by. Because you know what? You can't accuse me of something that's already true. We sit here, and then I press go, hit the rotator, and pop. Like, if I got this game when I was 10 years old, oh my god, I would spend thousands of hours playing this. As an adult, it will just be, you know, maybe a dozen hours to finish it once the game is completely finished and out of early access, as well as this little kind of, you know, early access pitch to you to go take a look at this. So good. It's so good. It's possibly one of the most satisfying destruction games I've seen so far. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a few of these on Steam. Like they've kind of almost become a mini genre unto themselves of building games that result in explosions. But this one is just like something uniquely special. So this one's adding in a new mechanic. We have this. So this is a activation thingy, which activates this railgun, which is going to fire straight into here and hit this wall. However, we need to also destroy this back here. So we have like extra destruction that we need to cause. So the way we're going to go about this is I'm going to place some heavy pillars here. Now, we could do this in 2 sessions if we wanted to in 2 moves, or we could do it in 1 move, which will give us more points, obviously. So I'm going to see if we can do this in 1 move. It's not going to be too difficult, I don't think, to just do it in 1 move. I did it in 2 my first attempt, but we're going to try and do her in 1. So we got 1 bomb here, and then that's bomb number 1. And then bomb number 2 is going to go on top of some other connectors. Which is slightly leaning over the edge here. So if everything goes according to plan, we'll fall straight through this wall to deliver a bomb, which will then make way for the railgun. Let's see if it all works out, shall we? Well, actually, you know what? Since I have this extra connector, might as well use it, right? Bunk. Okay. So, part 1. Let's hope I got these sorted the right way. Perfect. And then pop. Voila. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So we could have done that in 2 moves. Place 1, crash it, reset, place the second one, pop it, boom. We could do it in 2. Of course you got to do it in 1. Come on. 1 and done just like that. Damn straight. Also higher score than the last time I played this. Because that's what this is going to become, right? Is a very much a score attack kind of thing. Now, this one's a little interesting, and something that I want to highlight just about how this game teaches you how to play things. The first time you play through all of these, it gives you a brief tutorial on the new mechanic that's being introduced each time, but since I've already played through these, I'm not getting that. However, in the background, you see these. We're essentially mimicking this. Like, it's building machinery of what we need to construct and using it as, like, in-world visualized tutorials, which I think is really cool. Just gonna throw that out there. I honestly think that is awesome. Just use of their environments. All right, so let's place down a container here. Heavy pillar on top of it. And watch me screw this one up. It's gonna happen. I'm almost convinced of it. So now we have 3 heavy beams. I'm gonna place one on either side. Because like I said, we're trying to mimic that machine there. Now, I've got some connectors left, so we're going to go bomb. Wait, actually, no, I don't want that there. I'm going to go bomb. Am I screwing this up? No, I'm not screwing this up. Just like second and triple guessing myself. Okay, so we've got the 2 bombs there. Now we're going to place you here. I can make this a little bit more even. There we go. And we're going to place heavy cube, heavy cube. I'm going to put you in here and you in here. Now, just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to show the hint. Damn, we're like right on. Oh, interesting. They connected slightly differently. Okay. Cool. Let's see what works better. Ours or theirs? In fact, they also suggest that you do it in 2 moves, but we're going to try and do it in 1. See how this goes. Okay, maybe we should have done it in 2. All right, well, I mean, also kind of overshot. Yeah. All right, so let's try that again, because we do get that lovely last move reset button. Let's just demolish one of these and fire. Ooh, that actually falls apart. That's not good. I mean, why do it in 2 when you can do it with 1? I think we were just more efficient than what the game asked, frankly. Come on, blow up. You got it. You got it. It's not going to be the best score, but hey. Yeah. I'd say we took out most of it. Most of it. Could have done. Damn! In 1 move, did it better than the tutorial could. All right, so this is where things start getting interesting. This is where they start introducing rocket propulsion. So previously I've been using connectors for like everything, right? We are gonna start off with connectors, but you just watch this, all right? So we go connector, connector, all the way up to here. Now that we're up top, this one was in the demo, and I really liked this one in the demo. There's no connector, because we need this piece to fly off, because we have a rocket. See this? Go. Uh-oh. Shit. Well, okay. Well, you didn't see that. We need to just time it a little better, but still do it. Same way. Fire! Ooh. Like we just scalped him. I could have done better with that one, I think, if we just, like, aimed a little lower. We're supposed to aim a little lower, Shirley. You know, actually, I'm going to try something. I've got this. I've got an idea. I don't know how effective this will be, but I've got an idea. So let's just boop, 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 boop. Just disassemble that right quick. Yep, actually, no, let's also knock you down. And I'm going to plop another connector right there because I want to try doing this in a slightly less orthodox fashion. So let's go here. And I just want to know what'll happen if I balance you out with that. Will you shoot out from underneath? I hope. Boom. Ooh, you know, I actually think that was pretty efficient. Kind of like made it spin out and like drift through it and cut everything in half. Didn't blow up the baubles though. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you too. Goodbye. I don't think that counts as for our score, but you know what? Ship it. I'll take it. Pretty happy with that. Whoa. You know, it's funny because like I think I finished this one first try when I started it. Again, they're using like these things in the background to kind of give you an idea. But this was one that I'm pretty sure I finished first try when I first did it, because it just kind of, they do a very good job of laying out these levels in a way that's like immediately, light bulb goes off. I understand how I can do this, you know? And I think that that's actually something that's really cool about this game, is they do a very good job tutorializing their own game without like overbearing the player with too many mechanics at once. So this, we gotta take this out, right? So, got the double button to turn on both the thrusters. And it's just a matter of turning on the jet. There she goes. I mean, ship? What ship? I didn't see no ship. What are you talking? There's no ship here. There's just like this weird structure floating in the clouds. I mean, whoops. Once again, this is ABRISS. Build to destroy. Or built to destroy? No, it's built to destroy. This level reminds me very much so of the what do you call it? Sequence in Portal 2 where he kills you. If you played Portal 2, then you know what I'm talking about. So, let's see what we can do here. I did play this one once before, but it was a while ago, right when I got key for this initially, because I'll be honest, I was pretty excited. So this is my first time running through this in this install. Let's see if I can remember how to do this one. Okay, so this is a vertical hinge. And then this is a horizontal hinge. The vertical hinge. Looks like we need to kind of sit at the bottom of these. Put the connector on that. Actually really perplexed about this one. I was kind of curious about what this does. Ooh. Oh, laddie. Okay. Got some ideas here. The thing is, only... Ooh, actually, I got an idea. You can rotate stuff too, of course. I didn't mention that previously. I'm wondering if... There we go. Kind of hoping that like the fire would collide with that. Like I said, this shows my competence at video games, or lack thereof. What even is that weird noodle arm thing? Let's try something a little bit different here. And by a little bit different, I mean, I think I've maybe got an idea. Looking at this a little closer. Okay. Let's go horizontal, vertical. So we're going to take one of these connectors. And let's just not even place you. Let's go vertical. Let's go connector. Then another connector. And let's go thruster. Then let's go on the end here. And that. Let's just see what this does. I'm just real curious. Well, that wasn't as effective as I hoped it would be. I'm just having a hard time touching them. Let's see what the game suggests. All right, so place that in there. Wait. Oh, I have 7 of those? Oh, my word. You ever just feel really dumb all of a sudden? Like, yeah, we can make this work. No problem. Okay. You go here. Let's just see what this does. All right, pop. Let's see what you can do. All right, let's just cut that in half. All right, I mean, now it's just a matter of, like, evening it out a little bit. Yeah, you remember earlier when I was saying that I wish that some of the fonts were bigger? I do wish I could change the color of these, and I wish I could enlarge this piece of UI. Even if, like, they had, like, a little highlighted background, because, like, I can't see those numbers very well, as evident by my inability to distinguish between a 1 and an 8. But I'm not going to give the game too hard of a time for that, because I'm still just enjoying this process of breaking stuff in this world that is built to destroy. I mean, look at that. Come on. How can you not get like, you're not human unless you're just, like, giddy at that. All right, so you are going to go right here, and then you are going to go right there. Let's see what this does. Oh, no, not the noodle arm. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, come on. You're a little too tall. Well, that's unfortunate. No parts left. Let's try this. Let's try this one more time. One more attempt at this one. This game kind of gets into your brain at a point. You're like, oh my God, I can do it better. I swear. It doesn't matter how much I've screwed up until now. I can do it better, he says. Little did he know that, no, he can't do it better. Like, it's as good as it's getting there, man. Come on. Don't kid yourself. All right, so you can go in the middle here. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. You can go in the middle there. Yeah. But it is just so satisfying to watch a machine of your own nightmarish creation just wreak havoc and demolish things. It's so satisfying. I don't know why I'm placing that there, but okay, well. All right, you straighten things out a little bit. Ooh. Okay, that's that. But once you start driving these machines is when the game gets going, you know? That's when it starts to feel kind of like games like Besiege, you know? Ooh! Oh no, we lost a piece. Well, that's not good. Crap. Well... that is ABRISS, my friends. Build to Destroy. Jumping into early access. April 14th, 2022. My name is Blind, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can go over to my YouTube channel and take a look at many various first looks as well as more Dwarf Fortress than you could reasonably watch in a lifetime. If you want to hear more of my voice, you can do that over at my podcast, which can be found in the description of this video. The Halcyon Frequency Podcast. And if you want to see me live and you want to look at my beautiful face while I play video games such as Dwarf Fortress for absurdly long hours, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, twitch.tv/BLINDIRL. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. I have a Patreon if you want to support me there too. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.